Hello, it's Justin Woodall, your trusted Athens real estate advisor. Today, we're here with Russ Tanner of Cornerstone Home Lending. He's our preferred lender. He's going to be talking to you a little bit about interest rates and kind of what's going on there, along with different loan programs that they have available. Here's Russ.
Thanks, Justin. Really appreciate the opportunity to come and talk for a few minutes today. We're going to hit a couple of quick topics. We'll end up with the three main types of loan programs available for home buyers right now. And we'll also talk about a couple of different scenarios, just coupling current home prices with rates where they are and what it means for you as a home buyer if rates and or home prices begin to rise. Let's say, for instance, you bought a house that was $300,000. We've been seeing rates on average anywhere from 3.25 up to about 3.5% on our 30-year fixed type products. If we see that home price rise just 5%, meaning you went from $300,000 up to $315,000, you would see an increase in your monthly payment of approximately $70 a month. The flip side of that, let's say the home prices stay where they're at that $300,000 range, but interest rates were to rise by 1%, let's say from 3.25 up to roughly 4.25, 1% higher, you would see an increase in payment there of about $180 a month. So it's quite the difference out of your pocket as a home buyer when you look at the type of home you can buy and what you can afford. If both things were to go wrong, interest rates and home prices were to rise by 1% for rates and then a couple, that same 5% range for home prices, you can see an increase in monthly payment of $260. Now, I know that's a lot of numbers, but what does that mean? That means for you right now as a homeowner that with home prices still being depressed, not yet back to where they were pre-real estate crash levels, and interest rate being at historic low, you can buy a lot more house for a lot less money out of your pocket on a monthly basis, in which for most families, that's really important. So rates where they're at, prices where they're at, personally I think it's a great time to be entering the real estate market to buy a home. As far as the types of loans out there's a lot of misinformation. A lot of people think you have to do 20% down, you have to have 800 plus credit scores, stuff along these lines. When you look at the three types of loans, you got three things. You got a conventional, an FHA, and a USDA. There's a couple of other things, but we're going to focus on those. The conventional type products do like 20%, but we actually have those available as little as 3% down. The rates are still great, and the qualifications aren't as hard as a lot of people think. FHA requires a 3.5% down payment, and it is very flexible when it comes to being able to get the loan approved from a credit and income standpoint. It has a lot more flexibility, which allows for people who may not have that 20% down, who may not have a perfect pass as far as credit is concerned, to be able to get qualified. And then we're doing a lot of USDA loans as well, which is 100% financing. So we're doing a lot of loans, putting people in houses with no down payment. There are geographic restrictions, and there's some other restrictions there, but it's definitely a type of loan that's available to a lot of home buyers and has really been beneficial. It's just really interesting to look right now with what's going on. Home prices are so good. The mortgage market is not as tight as people may think it is, and rates are great. It's just an unbelievably great time to try to purchase a home. The good news about rates being where they are and the different types of loans being available for people who maybe aren't even trying to buy a home is people who have a home they currently own and plan on staying there. If your interest rate is currently above 4.5%, there's a great possibility that we could save you substantial amounts of money through a refinance. The FHA and conventional loans in particular have some different options out there that help even if your home's underwater and want to price for what you owe on it. So if your rate's above 4.5%, I would highly encourage you to give us a shout and see if we can save you money on a monthly basis by refinancing your loan into these historically low interest rate levels.
Thanks, Russ. Again, if you're looking to do a refinance or a purchase, I do a lot of business with Russ. He does a fantastic job. So give him a call or me if we can help you, a friend, family member, or coworker. We're more than happy to talk with you.